We're now approaching rapidly Yom Kippur. It's the last stop on this journey of tshuva that started on Rosh Chodesh Elul, with Slichas, with Shofar, L'David Hashem Oyer, Rosh Hashanah, Seres Yemei Tshuva, Shabbos Tshuva, and now we're at the last stop of Yom Kippur itself. And the Rambam teaches us what do we have to do in Yom Kippur. Mitzvahs, essay, we have to do tshuva, lachzor b'tshuva. Like the Mishnah says, Yom Kippur only works, we only get kapara if we do tshuva. What do we lamaisa do? What do we lamaisa do? We sit and daven the whole day. Tefillah! From the evening, kol nidrei, longest ma'ariv was slichas and more piyutim, and then in the morning we come shachris, musaf, the avodah, and then mincha, and then the Chazal instituted another tefillah, ne'ilah. The whole day we're sitting in the shul with davening. Okay, davening is also an integral part of tshuva, but it's not the only thing. What happened to the tshuva? Why shouldn't we split up the day and involve ourselves in different aspects of tshuva? Why should we only be focusing on davening, on tefillah? It's the Chazal learned from droshes and psukim. We know that Moshe Rabbeinu was mispal for 40 days before Yom Kippur, so we sit the whole day and we daven. Tefillas ha'ar says by David HaMelech, it's a day of tefillah. So Chazal say it's going on Klal Yisrael during when there's not going to be Beis HaMikdash, there's no avodah. So we said in tefillah the whole day of Yom Kippur. So there's a special element of tefillah on Yom Kippur, not only as one of the aspects of tshuva, but as the main theme of the day. And what is going on here? Why are we sitting the entire day and involving ourselves only in tefillah? Like Rosh Hashanah gives a beautiful explanation. But in order to understand, says Rabbi Yerucham, you have to understand, how does tefillah work? How does prayer, what does it mean when we daven to Hashem? Okay, we need something from somebody, we want something from our boss, we go to our boss, please can you give me a raise, please can you give me better conditions, please this. And we negotiate with the boss and we ask him and we plead, and then the boss says, okay fine, I'll give it to you. Hashem is not like that. Hashem decided that we are supposed to be in a certain situation, and we daven. Chas v'shalom, a person is sick, a person doesn't have tzlach in his parnasa, so he says, please give me baruch aleinu, rifa'enu. Why should Hashem give? Just because He asked. What does it help that we ask Hashem? Hashem decided that we should be in this situation. That's the situation we have to be in. What does it help that we daven? Kaviyachal, we're changing Hashem's mind. Please. All right, I'll give it to you. Obviously, we understand that Hakadosh Baruch Hu doesn't work in that way. Hashem doesn't work in that way. That He changes His mind because we asked for Him. Says Rabbi Yerucham, he brings from Gedolim of previous generation, from Baron Kodesh, from other Gedolim. The way Tefillah works. Tefillah is not to change Hashem, it's to change ourselves. We have to change our own perception and our own connection between us and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We have to realize that Rafa'inu Hashem v'nei Rafei, if Hashem doesn't heal us, nobody will heal us. If Hashem doesn't give us parnasa, nobody can give us parnasa. Parnasa doesn't depend on our boss. Parnasa doesn't depend on the stock market. Parnasa doesn't depend on whether real estate is up or down. Parnasa depends only when HaKadosh Baruch Hu decides to give us parnasa. The more we come to that realization, the more we connect with HaKadosh Baruch Hu on the level of understanding that only everything comes from Him, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us what we need because we have changed. We have changed. He hasn't changed at all. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't change. We change ourselves. So it turns out that really, real tefillah, real amkus of tefillah with kavana, or at the very minimum, tefillah with pirush hamil, that we understand the words that we're saying, brings us to a position where we change ourselves. So really, the theme of tshuva and the theme of tefillah are really, really interconnected one with the other. By davening in the proper way, by sitting the entire day in the shul and reading the piyutim and understanding the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when we sing to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we sing the songs of the piyutim to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we daven the tefillas of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yes, we also have the alchet, we have the yashamnu bagadnu, but it's not only that. It's not only the tshuva within the prayer, the tshuva within the tefillah. It's the tefillah itself, which leads us to change ourselves, to become a different person. And that's really the point of tshuva as well. Tshuva is to change us, to become a different person. I'm not that person who yesterday did such and such and such. I'm not that person who the entire year was not careful with this and this. I'm going to change now. I'm going to be a different person. And with that changing of a person, changing of the personality, that's what gives a person the possibility to achieve kapara, to achieve slicha, through tefillah and through tshuva, and together by davening and spending the entire day of tefillah and coming to the realization that we are different, we are changing ourselves through the tefillah to metamorphosis, changing from one person to another, and that's the yesod, and that's really what the tefillah is supposed to do and what the tshuva is supposed to do. May we all be benched, like HaKadosh Baruch Hu should help us achieve this change, to become different people, to become new people, to become a person, to become that person that would be appropriate, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should bench him with slicha, mechil, and kapara. May we all of us and all of you be benched with a gemar chasima tova, with a shana, a year of hatzlacha, of bracha, of simcha, of nachas. Gemar chasima tova.